G'day everybody, welcome to Zombie Bites Everything. We've got some DayZ today. We're going to be looking around for some of the new stuff that came out with the DLC. We already have a lot of that stuff on us right now, but it doesn't mean we won't look for more. Is that ruined? That's ruined. Bloody rain. Huh. Hey, Baggy Bird. Hey, Topeka. Hope everyone's doing alright out there. Just got to drink some vodka. Straight through my mask. Nope, open that. Don't close it. That there's got all my food in it. And water. Drinks. It's a go package. Just waiting for the rain to die off a bit before I go out. Have you been good there, Baggy? Can open up my other iPad and go back to what I was looking at on YouTube now. Or should I say who I was looking at? I was watching Baggy Bubba Gaming beforehand. And let's go back there. He's live at the moment. They're all uploads. Yep. He's the only person live at the moment. Is Mr. Bubba Gaming. I'll drop some links in. These people are in my stream I did a minute ago. Me members only stream, but I can't put links. I can't have me Nightbot or my Streamlabs drop links, so I have to type them in manually, and that takes too long. So now that I'm here, I'll drop their links in here. Hey Connor, how you going, man? Yeah, I'm doing alright. Hello again. Hello, hello. Hey, Frigus. Criminal. I was just mentioning how I put your links in the chat there because I couldn't do it in the other one, so I was able to drop them here. Looks like it stopped raining. Just enjoying my smoke. I lit a smoke up when it was raining here, so I figured I'll just have me smoke while it was raining, and the rain stopped before me smoke finished this time, which is Snipey McSnipeface. There's a name for a channel. Any smoke today? Yeah. Ah, it's a cigarette. Yeah, the devil sticks. Hey, the devil's got a grip on me with his cancer sticks here, and yeah, no. I have tried quitting several times, and I just get irritated and cranky and shit like that, which people say that's got to do with getting off cigarettes. That's going to happen to everybody getting off cigarettes, but not 100% true, because like Topeka will tell you, no, it's not the cigarettes. He's cranky and angry with a cigarette in his hand. The only difference is when he hasn't got a cigarette in his hand, there's no ash dropping on the floor. Hey, Miss Hart, how you going? That's a 4-letter word. Quit. Oh, I'll quit eventually. Can't smoke when you're dead. No, I probably won't. I probably won't. I probably won't quit. No, I do all right. Cigarettes are my crutch though. I mean, whenever I'm stressed or anything like that, I always go for the smokes. Because going for the throat is different. Gets you in trouble. So I go for a cigarette instead. Said to Topeka, haven't tried my cola. She's like, oh, that's disgusting. What's wrong with it? It's like nothing. She's got to hit a Bundy in it. I knew this lady. She had no idea that her husband had a drinking problem until one day she took a mouthful of his orange juice in the morning and realised there was vodka in it. Well, I've seriously cut down my cigarette intake over the last few years. Mainly because the brand I used to buy became obsolete here in Australia. The smell of smokes themselves, yeah, they do sting. You wash your hands and mouth after? Look, I don't wash my hands and mouth after I have a cigarette, but it's only because I'll probably be doing 100 million things. The big thing is though, let me just... The big thing though is cigarette smoke. Like, I smoke indoors. I don't smoke outdoors. I mean, I smoke outside as well, but I smoke inside in my games room, and I have to wipe the TV down every couple of days because there'll be a thin layer of film of sooty crap on the TV screen because of, well, smoking. It's stain shit. And that's one of the things I don't like about cigarettes, how it stains stuff. We took a light shade cover off the light the other day, and we had already painted the ceilings, and Topeka forgot to take the cover off when we painted the ceilings. So when we took the light cover off, we could see what it looked like underneath it when we first put the light cover on, and I was smoking heavily in that room, and there was a difference. Oh, a big difference. No, it's not healthy. I know it's not healthy. I shouldn't have started smoking. I don't know my reasons why I started smoking. I know my mother was a smoker. Everybody I knew around me was a smoker. But I also knew that smoking was bad for you. So I can't blame all the people that were around me and say it's their fault because they smoked around me. I think that's a cop-out. And the other thing I don't understand is when people act like being in the room with a smoker is worse than smoking itself. It's like, no. I had this one lady, she said to me, I was a painter when I was young. There you go. Yeah, it does that. I once painted old couple's room with nicotine yellow walls. Took a while. Yeah. G'day, Retro. How you going, man? Well, I had this one lady say to me, I was sitting there having a smoke. Her mother was smoking, and I was having a smoke. And the daughter, she didn't smoke. She was older than me. And she said, do you know, every time you have a smoke, I get half that cigarette because of passive smoking. And I was like, so? And she's like, yes, but it's just as dangerous for me. I said, well, now you're making it so I'm going to ridicule you and make you look like a fool. She's like, how? And I'll explain to you guys what I explained to her. If I'm in a room and I'm smoking that cigarette, what part of the moron who's passive smoking thinks that the smoker isn't passive smoking as well? Just because we're inhaling the cigarette directly from the source does not mean we're not passive smoking the smoke in the air as well. So passive smoking is not as dangerous or more dangerous than smoking itself. Let me build you a fucking wall to put you through. And look, I've got some health issues now because of smoking, and these are self-inflicted because, again, I knew the dangers of smoking when I was younger, and I still took it up. There's young people today that are smoking that are going, I'll rather have an e-cigarette because it's safer, or I'll vape because it's safer. And all I got to say to them is exactly the same amount of research that was done for vaping and all that sort of shit when they said it's good for you is the same amount of fucking testing they did on cigarettes when doctors used to recommend brands. Absolutely fuck all is the point. There's not enough time and research has been gone into it to know whether vaping is better or not. I've never tried those e-cigarettes, but I have tried a vape pen before, and I'll be honest, it's okay. I don't mind the flavours, but they didn't stop me from smoking or want me to quit or make me want to quit or anything like that. It doesn't stink. Like most weekends, I don't have any cigarettes. I'm using chewing gums or lozenges, and they suck balls. They taste like shit. I tried to make sure I didn't smoke around my kids, like directly or anything like that. Hey, my doctor said to me, if you quit and you end up smoking again, don't let it discourage you. That's not the worst thing in the world that can happen. The fact that you came to the conclusion to quit is the key thing. And just when you feel ready, try again. Two of my kids smoke. 2 out of 3. Worst things already happened to me, so no problem there. But YouTube don't want you talking about that sort of stuff. They demonetize your videos and shit like that. Because I'm talking about cigarettes now, it's going to affect the video. But I don't care, because to me, you know, the smoking is different for every single person. And I don't mean the health benefits or negatives. I mean the way people feel and the reasons why people decided to smoke in the first place. They're all different. And while some people might have similarities and be able to understand the reasons why, or not understand the reasons why, they're all different. Oh yeah. Yeah, you're not allowed to talk about cigarettes, guns, alcohol, weed or anything like that in a positive light in any way. It's always got to be in a, you're not allowed to be like what is it they put in there? You're not allowed to fucking shit, there was a word they used, I can't remember what it was. Well, I think YouTube should really sort of back off in general anyway, because it's honesty. You know, I'm an old man who's been a smoker all my life. Telling people that, yeah, it stinks and I've tried quitting, but I'm never going to stop trying. I'm always going to try and give up smoking. You know, it's not a bad thing. All she says in the chat is, "Criminal, I want to squish you," and all I can think of is Criminal's game of The Witcher, where she said the horse would collapse. And now I'm wondering, Criminal, are you a horse? No, it's not easy quitting. It's definitely not easy quitting. You know, a little voice in your head going, loser, loser, just pick up a cigarette, you loser. You're a loser. Just have a cigarette, you loser. Loser. car's frozen, truck's frozen at the moment. I got no idea what it's doing. It's probably driving me into a pack of bears right now. Oh, here we go. We're coming back. Oh. You stopped me right there. Well. Come on. Reverse, you dickhead. Here we go. But yeah, I don't care if I get demonetized by YouTube because I talk about a particular subject or anything like that. I just talk about what I want to talk about or what gets brought up that I can contribute to the conversation or something like that. Either through experiences that I've had or experiences that have been told to me. Mind you, every experience that's been told to me, if I relate any of them to you, take them with a grain of salt because I do. When everybody used to tell me stories about you can punch a person's nose through their brain, I used to take that with a grain of salt too because I don't know about everybody else, but I paid attention in biology, and that's a biology impossibility. You could never send the bone. There's no bone; it's cartilage, and you could never send it into the brain cavity. YouTube has a problem with horses now. Shame. Yeah. I'd have more of a problem with a little jockey bastard on top of it, fucking whipping shit out of it more than the horse. Glorify. That was the word I was looking for. I just looked it up. I was just looking up the YouTube thingy. You're not allowed to glorify cigarettes, alcohol, drugs, or firearms. Which, who's glorifying cigarettes? I'm certainly not. The algorithm doesn't care. It just goes, I heard him say cigarettes. Yep. Was he talking positive or negative? Doesn't matter. He mentioned cigarettes. Alright, demonetize. No, well, I wanted to make sure that I had the right words that YouTube used. So I went looking. I do that from time to time. Fact check myself and make sure I'm giving out the right information. Everybody else can check that out. It's in the terms of conduct and all that sort of stuff when you're streaming and shit. It's more prominent. Like, I'm not even allowed to, like, they don't want me saying the cunt word. And that's because they're like, ad companies might not want to put an ad on your channel if you're using that word. But I can guarantee you that most of the ad companies don't even know that they don't even know that they're not being put on my channel. They got no idea. No one's going to them going, and this person's channel, yeah, they can have the ad. And this person, yep, they can have. This zombie bites everything said cunt. What about him? No! I can guarantee you they're not checking every single time. Canadian companies, maybe. Yeah, certainly not Australian companies. But here's the thing, they'll let the ads run during the live stream, but as soon as the live stream ends, the ads will still run, but I won't make anything from those ads. You know, okay. I won't make anything. Which I don't care about, because I didn't come into this YouTube world to do that, to make fucking money off it or anything like that. That's not why I'm here. I suppose if I really cared about it, I would refrain from using that word cunt. But no, it's one of my favourite words. Right up there with blowjob if it's hyphenated. I got no idea why it's picky on you. You do everything exactly the same as everybody else, and for some reason it picks on you. It is really being a cunt to you today. Topeka, I thought Friggers cared about me too. It turns out it was a lie. Alright, I'll give up now. I'll stop now. I stopped because my crying started sounding like Roger from fucking American Dad. Retro. I think you need to add some Tim Mitchens to your music, mate. That'd be funny to hear. Ah, fuck you. The fucking game froze just as I got to this spot. I hate when it freezes when I'm about to enter into a tight spot. Hello. No cops here. You got gobbled by zombie Pac-Man. Oh, waka waka waka. He's standing on my truck. He's standing on my truck. I'll put a link in chat, mate. Tim Mitchin, not Mitchell, or Mitchins. Yeah, it's a weird spelling. Or maybe it's not, and I just don't know how to spell properly, and I just think it's weird. Because you can afford the brains for bail. Oh, criminal beat me to it. Doesn't like you at all. Streamlabs, what's your deal with Criminal? Did he fucking cut in line or something? Huh? Did he step on your new kicks? Did he scratch your whip? What the fuck did Criminal do wrong? Huh? Streamlabs, you got some fucking answering to do. Oh, there you go. I'm not taking it back, Streamlabs, because there's other games you won't let him play. So fuck you, Streamlabs. Pull your fucking socks up. So if you look at the About section on my channel page, you'll see that there's a list of commands and things you can do in the chat to make the mini games work. So close to 69. Yeah, it looked like he gave a 69 and someone owes him 4. That's what a 68 is. A 68's a 69, but I'll owe you one. But he's gone 4 over 69. That means someone owes him 4. Yeah. So just lay back, put your legs akimbo, mate, and fucking enjoy. A half a point interest. Can I just be the first to say, Topeka, if you're coming at me with a half a blowjob, shove it up your ass. Who wants a half a blowjob? Oh, 68. Alright, then it's 5 then. Whatever. Swing your partner by the hand. I was listening to that Tim Minchin song today, Good Book. That was fucking funny. Yeah, if you swing your daughter by the hand, and if she gets raped by a man and then refuses to marry him, stone her to death. Keep that lollipop a distance away from the roo. Actually, lollies, like lollipops and hard candies and stuff like that, a bit like crack cocaine to kangaroos. I knew these people that had one in their backyard when I was growing up, big boomer, and they used to give it candy every day, hard candies, every day. And the problem was, if you went out there, you didn't have any hard candies to give him. He wanted to fight you. He was inconsolable. I don't know if that's the reason why criminals saying keep it a distance, but that's why I'd keep it away from him. I don't know what criminals' reason is. They stink too, kangaroos. Not as much as koalas. Oh shit, we gotta get through this quick. Oh no, don't freeze there! Fuck! This place is about to get hit with gas. I just heard a bomb go off. Why would you fucking freeze me there, you cunt? Is the gas coming for here? Normally we're here. Boom, boom. Cute rock eyebrow. Nah, I was saying because it looks kind of weird when certain items emojis are placed in an odd order. Cool trivia, zombie. Yeah, cheers, no worries. I don't know if that's something that could be said about every single kangaroo. But, yeah, don't feed kangaroos sweets. Because they get a taste for it. It was an old Scottish family, the Murrays, they were. Lived in a town where I was growing up. The old man and the old lady that ran there were basically my step-grandparents. Different place got hit. Okay. I just heard it get hit. You can never be too careful. Where did I put my papers? There they are. Now, when it comes to cigarettes, I roll my own. I don't smoke tailor-mades. Tailor-mades are pre-rolled. I don't know what they call them around the world, but in Australia we call them tailor-made because they were tailor-made to smoke, I guess. I guess that's why it got its name. I really don't know the origins of its name. But I like to roll my own. And I also like to use my grandpa pipe, but I don't know where the bastard is. I'll get a new one eventually. The other one's old, cracked. But I wish I had it right now. I'd be able to go. Drink time. Gaming with Phoenix, how you going? Good morning to you, Phoenix. I hate when you spit out the window and the window's shut. Oh, big gammy running down the window because the window's shut. I love those member badges, eh? They are awesome. Just waking up. Yeah, I woke up a couple of hours ago, had my morning coffee, evening coffee I should say, but yeah, I woke up late. I didn't get to sleep too early this morning. Like the sun was already up. Ugh. The most ugliest lurker there is. Shout out to Major Ugly. If you do the explanation point and the chocolate bar, you can bring his link up. Chilled, lazy, good. Hey man, that's awesome. Oh yeah, Streamlabs, you'll let him promote other people, but you won't let him fucking play all the mini games. What is wrong with you, Streamlabs? If you're thinking about it, there's the answer's probably no. Ask Jesse. Another police car. Hey, Officer Cumstain. Bonk. Yeah, it doesn't like criminal with certain games. Everybody else can do the explanation point, the emoji, and put all. Nope, not criminal. It just won't let him. Friggers, careful, that's what I call my penis. Mini game. That was the first thing I thought of when I seen Austin Powers too, when he made the little mini-me. I was thinking, mini-me, come shit on my mini-me. Oh, we froze again. That's part and parcel of driving in the rain. How'd you go, Topeka? Oh, that sounds like... I heard the grinder going in the bedroom. Sounds like everything went alright. Mini criminal. Taking care of crime in all the right places. Wrong places? Okay places? Semi-okay place. Yeah, he's taking care of it. He's taking care of business. TZB! Or TCB. T. Be more precise. Taking care of business. Working all the time, get down. This picture Stan Smith. Taking care of business. We've got enough fireworks in this truck to make Katy Perry happy. That's good. Oh, do 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 do. Shut your hole! From the frog guy in Hell Comes to Frogtown. Awesome fucking movie. Its special effects is trash, its acting's trash, the lighting's trash, the score's trash, the action in it is trash. It is so trash, it's fucking awesome. If anybody hasn't seen that movie before, it's one of Rowdy Roddy Piper's best movies, along with They Live. John Carpenter's They Live. It's two of my favourite movies done by a wrestler. They are just really, really awesome. You haven't seen that? Oh, Hell Comes to Frogtown is basically women are fertile, but men are not. And if you find a man who can produce swimmers, shall we say, he becomes hot property. And wouldn't you believe it, Rowdy Roddy Piper has got seed that'll work. Some potent science, so they say. It's a Venture Bros joke. He gets a cod piece put on himself where he's not allowed to take it off or else it'll explode, blowing up his junk. And he's got to work with a bunch of women to take over this Frogtown, because a nuclear blast has gone off and there's frog people. Not lizard people, no. But still just as, you know, reptilian, or not really reptilian, they're more amphibious, aren't they, frogs? They're not reptilian, they're amphibious. And the other movie is John Carpenter's They Live. That is a movie about consumerism and all that sort of stuff. I froze just as I got inside this house, but luckily I heard that door shut behind me. So I shouldn't be getting attacked by a zombie. But there is a possible good to fair chance that I am being attacked by a zombie right now. Come on, game. Unfreeze. There we go. Where are you, buddy? Yeah, I'll put the two names in the chat there. Hell Comes to Frogtown and They Live. Excuse me. I got a carbonated drink here, so I'm going to be burping a lot during this stream. Just a heads up to everyone. So Oreo told me about how he committed respawnicide the other day just by using a smoke grenade. And I have. That's not a smoke grenade. Here's a launcher. Oops. Thump. Glad that went through the window. I bet if that was a grenade I had thrown out there, fired out there, it would have went shaka-boom. Yep, same actor. Rowdy Rudy Piper in both of them. Both really, really good movies. Hell Comes to Frogtown is more of a good movie based in concept. That's what makes that movie so good. It's the concept of the movie behind it. They Live, the concept of that movie is pretty out there, but sort of really hits home. There's something in it that sort of feels like it's based in some form of reality, even though it's not. But it just feels it. You know, we don't see the world the way we really see the world. Of course, I don't want to spoil too much of the movie. They are old movies, and I don't want to spoil them, even though they are old. But they are really, really, just really good artsy movies. Yeah, 7, 2 out of 10 stars. Never heard of these movies. Well, Hell Comes to Frogtown, to me, that's just a classic B-grade action movie that you would expect from a wrestler back in the day. They Live has the classic line, Rowdy Rudy Piper walking into a bank, cocking his shotgun and saying, what is it? I'm here to do 2 things, kick ass and chew bubblegum. And I'm all out of bubblegum. Oh, what? I just realised I'm all soaking wet. Let's go upstairs. Actually, let's just quickly lock this door. When 80s become classics, I'm so old. Nah, tell me about it. You look so uncomfortable with that huge backpack. Yeah. I don't like it. I don't like it because if I'm laying down, it takes up some of my view. Like if I pull a gun out, it takes up my view. But at the same time, if I go first person, it's fine. But here's a big difference. So if I'm walking forward, you don't have a hold R3 to be able to look behind you like GTA. So if I wanted to look behind me, I've got to hold in the L1. And while I'm holding the L1, I can use the right stick to look behind me. And as you can see, the backpack doesn't really get in the way. But if we go in the first person and I go to look over, oh, they've fixed it. Ah, no, it's still there a bit. But Alright, well they fixed that. That's good. I can't fly without my magic feather. Yeah, it is a big, huge backpack. I heard a couple of zombies walking around. I want to sort of figure out where they are before I go back out there. Hold still. Got a smoke in my hand, so I can't actually. Hey, Alistair. I hope I'm saying that right. Yeah, I'm doing fine, mate. Cheers for asking. Now, the server is it's a private server, and at the moment, I'm not going to give the server name out at the moment because I'm just having some fun in here at the moment. But towards the end of the stream, I'll give the server name out. It is a private server. It does have rules. There is a Discord for it. I'm not sure how to give that information out. On the stream here, I'm not sure how to do that. But yeah, man. But as you can imagine, people stream snipe and all that sort of stuff, so I don't like giving the server name out while I'm streaming. No. Finish hence? No, I don't know who they are. Don't even know if I said that name right. Who are they? I'm going to assume they play DayZ, yeah? Most people can tell this is a private server as soon as they see the hood anyway. They play DayZ, I'm assuming. Ooh, that's a big drink of rum. Oh, it is getting night time. Oh no, hang on, what are we doing? Let's use this dud one first. Here's a helicopter going down. Can we put them up on here? Nope. Oh, yes we can. There's a small little space where we can actually put the fireworks. Awesome. Gone, how rude. I hate when people show up for 2 minutes and leave. Doesn't even count as a view. Oh yeah, people see you play DayZ and the first thing they ask is server. That's the problem with most DayZ players out there. Look, all the people that play DayZ, you come across rude when the first thing that you ask is server. You don't even ask hello. You don't say hello to the host or anything like that. You just go server, expecting that there's some sort of, I don't know, equal right opportunity to be given the name of the server. So that's not how it works, you know. I'm not judging the people in every aspect of Corridor, of their existence and all that sort of stuff, but at the same time there's a part of me just goes, and if I'd given you my server, would you have been a friendly person or would you have been a dick? And that's the reason why I don't give out the server name, is because of other people in the past who like, what server? Yeah, alright, yeah, come join me. And then you're in game chat and then they say some outrageous shit that you wouldn't never say on your channel. And you're like, whoa, toxic. And you have to mute them and shit. Or they just want to destroy what you've built and waste what you've done and stuff like that. So I always like, you know, give them the name afterwards. It shouldn't be something I have to say. It should be, you know, shower time back soon. I thought you already went for a shower. Okay. At the end of the day, it's... if you're looking for a server to jump into, find out whether the host is someone you want to actually play with in the first place. They might not be. I might not be suited to play with this person. They might not like to play with me. Get to know me a bit first. You know, maybe I'm a dick. I'll play with randoms. I'll play with randoms, but I'll make sure I make a party first and I'll be in that party so I don't have to hear them. I won't listen to randoms or let them have any airtime. The amount of times that I've had people say, I'm not following you no more, I'm unsubscribing because of other people either in the stream that are randoms or because people that have popped in the chat and have said something in the chat. Yeah. Who, me asked you for co-op? To me, you're not a random, though, Frigus. I see you around everywhere. Like the town drunk, you get around. Hey, I went with drunk. I went with town drunk. I could have went with like the town something something dark side. Yeah, I mean, that's it. I mean, I had someone say to me they were unsubscribing from me and Major, and that Topeka was a liberal idiot, which we took offence to. She is not a liberal. Idiot, yes, but liberal, no. And it was all because of someone that was actually, they didn't like something that someone Major invited to the party said. So we all copped it. Oh no, Frigga streams on PlayStation 5. Come on, son, go down. And she might have an Xbox. I don't know what other devices she's got. Lately it's been coming up PlayStation 5. So I just assume that she has a PlayStation 5. Ah, there you go. See, I was thinking you were almost perfect then, Frigus, but then you said you have an Xbox as well, and it's like, oh. We just looked over and caught that at the last minute. I'm willing to stream with everybody, but I like to get to know people first before I stream with them. But I'll play games with people that I don't know when I'm not streaming, because I can collect footage and I can edit anything out they say that might be inappropriate. I mean, the amount of times that I've played a game and I've had randoms come in and say some outrageous shit. I could have made videos multiple times that highlights their dickheadedness and stupidness. That's a word. And but I don't, because I'm not trying to bring people down. I'm not going to try and judge them. I don't know what's going on in their life. Sometimes people are angry and they have a legitimate reason to be angry, not necessarily at the whole world and every single person they meet, but in their moment they might have a reason to be angry about something, a loss of a loved one, or anything really. So I try not to judge people, but at least when I'm playing with random people that I don't know, I can get to know them a little bit first and know whether they're the type of people that are outrageous or not. As the host of a channel, you're the first responsible person to everything that happens on your channel. So I got to be responsible and make sure that I can at least, identify the people that are saying things in me stream or something. So. Yeah, I message on PlayStation, but I don't worry about it if I don't hear back because I as well don't answer my messages quickly on PlayStation. So I totally get it if there's a chance that someone hasn't gotten back to me straight away, because if I'm not answering them straight away, they might not be as well. Um, so yeah, that's why I have the Facebook group. It shows how old I am. I use Facebook. This game here, you don't need an invite from someone. If you know the server name, you can just type that in and just join straight up on the server if you're allowed to, which is good. Come on, sun. I want the sun to go down because then I can actually do something. I wanted to go have a look at that military base over there, but it's all covered in gas at the moment. I don't have a gas suit on me, so I can't go in there. No zombies in there though, they're all dead. I would. That's why when someone was trying to tell me in my chat, you need to show ID just to get a Facebook page now, it's bullshit. I was like, fuck off with that fucking crap out of my fucking chat, you liar. Because I've got a Facebook page that's called This Zombie Bites Everything. No one actually out there believes my birth certificate says that, right? You're not all dumb enough to think that. So, yeah, make yourself a... I'll do it. Make yourself... I made it because a while ago, as you all might remember, you used to be able to put a link. You used to be able to share your stream out on Twitter and Facebook. But then eventually Facebook, not long after I started doing it, Facebook stopped the contract, or Sony stopped the contract, one of them did. And, oh, you got a Facebook page for your channel. Cool. Drop it in the chat. Is it the same name as your channel, or? There's a way you can pay for Facebook ads to advertise videos, but it doesn't do all that much. Sure, one sec. No worries. These things bounce. Not very well. Okay. Could make people think there's a... Could make people think there's a chopper crash. Could make people think there's a chopper crash right over there. Oh, the old black smoke. People come running for miles when they see that black smoke. They go, chopper crash! There you go. If anybody's interested in joining Phoenix's Facebook page, there it is in the chat. You don't have Facebook? You're not as old as you said you are. I thought you old. Wow. I just went searching for it because it wouldn't let me open it up. So I just went searching for it, and one of the first things I found was basically fucking softcore porn. There you go. Fuck, you think if I put gaming with Phoenix, it would just bloody bring it straight up? No. Oh, I'm already following. Okay. Thanks for connecting with us. Yeah. Who's live at the moment? Sniper God just went live. He's playing Dead by Daylight. Oh, ho. Oh yeah, there's a fair few hoes around.
What's up, zombie?
In the YouTube world, in the fucking Twitch world, Twitter world.
How are you doing today?
Just in the world. Poor Sniper God's been trying to get his watch hours up. Let me just put his link in my chat there. How you been, Aspen? Come on, son, will you fucking go down or what? There's a fucking phrase that doesn't sound right if taken out of context. Ruining analytics as always. Yeah, analytics are fucked. I don't even worry about them anymore. Bonk. It's not bad. What is the overall distance these things will go? No, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's use this one. I use the paid version of TubeBuddy to help move my titles and stuff because search items are so freaking touchy. Oh, as you can see, I don't even do hashtags or anything like that. That's some fucking good distance. I went with the option of everybody gets told what to do all the time with YouTube. Like, subscribe, all that sort of stuff. I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to get straight into the fun. I'd done a few experiments a year and a bit back to see what would actually work and what doesn't. I found what works for me. What works for me doesn't necessarily mean it works for everybody else, obviously. I have a different goal with YouTube than a lot of other people. Other people have other goals. And, you know, that's not the issue here. The issue isn't that. But if you do want to be noticed, you do have to make sure you pay attention to all that sort of shit. I couldn't care, personally. But that's only because I'm like that with life in general. I don't care. I just don't give a shit. I do, but I don't. That makes sense. I care about things. Of course I care about things. I just don't, I suppose, go out of my way or just, I don't know, maybe I don't have enough confidence in myself. Maybe that's what it is as well. I don't know. There was a part of me years ago when I was younger. I would have been jumping all over YouTube and I would have been doing everything that everybody does. Same way. But no, I think it's because this is just a hobby. Easy come, easy go. I mean, there are certainly things you can do that can, you know, hinder your channel. I try to stay away from that sort of stuff. I try to stay away from that sort of stuff. I'm not saying I'm doing a very good job of it. Just I try. But I suppose it depends what you're trying to get out of YouTube. Well, that's it. That's why I could stop my videos from being demonetized by not talking about cigarettes, not talking about alcohol, not talking about weed, not saying cunt. Because they affect with the ads. Because you get ad companies that go, oh, he said fucking a non-friendly family word. We can't endorse that. So that affects with the ads. But I could do all that. No, I couldn't. I couldn't. I say I could, but I probably couldn't. Haven't been able to curb that type of behaviour all my life, so I don't think I'd be able to do it right now just because, you know. Tally ho, green smoke. Jeez, that one went for miles. Okay, let's see if we can actually aim one into an area where we might be able to see where it bloody lands. Ah, you hit the wrong button again, you dickhead. Oh, I still get ads, but then when I look at me, you know your little dollar sign, it'll either be green, red, black with a line in it, or yellow. All my streams are yellow. So limited on what I actually get. Or just straight up red. But I don't care about that. I'm not going to change my attitude in the way I am just to, you know, please a couple of ad companies. I couldn't give a shit. YouTube, you guys are the ones that want, you know, if YouTube don't like it, they're the ones that lose out just as much as I do on it. So it doesn't worry me. Not mad at what I don't have. Not mad at losing what I don't have, you know what I mean? I mean, I still make ad revenue. You know, get the message every now and then pop up, which, you know, YouTube's, I think, I kind of feel like sometimes this message is targeting me. Every now and then it pops up. Did you know if you actually do this with your channel, you can make more money from ads? It's like, you just want to make money from ads. You just want me to make the money from the ads so that you just get your percentage. That's all that is. Fuck you. Fuck off. Oh, my stuff never used to be limited. It never used to be limited. It's only been getting limited the last since the beginning of this year. That I've been getting limited ad revenue from my videos, which I don't really, like I said, I don't care about it. I mention it not because I care about it, but you know, just because it's something we all have to deal with, isn't it? But I don't mind. I mean, if I wanted to, I could just upload a video 8 minutes long, make sure there's no swearing in it, make sure there's no copyright music, and I'll have no problems at all. But to me, that's just eh. And I never put the ad revenue, I never put the ads on any of the members only streams because they're members only. Members are paid to be members, and I'm not going to fucking make them have to watch an ad. You know, fucking that's a bit rude, I think. Hey, each to their own though. I'm not saying that if everybody does that, they're rude. I just feel like it's a bit rude. You know, they've already paid to be a member. Why make them watch an ad? So I don't add the ads to me members only streams. I could, but I don't. You notice YouTube never look at it on the opposite though. They never look at it as, maybe I don't want those particular ads on my fucking channel, so I'm glad they don't come on my channel. You know, as far as I'm concerned, you know, Adam and Eve sex toy shop. If you want to fucking sponsor me, I'll play your ads. I'll talk about your fucking magic fucking clam jammers 2000 and your fucking, you know, your pop-up pocket penis piper, whatever. I'll talk about that all day long if you want. You can pay me to do that. I'll do your fucking... You want me to fucking interview porn stars? I'll do that too. Fuck it. Yeah, that's my type of ad. You know, the Cloud9 shop up the road from me, if you want me to advertise your bongs, send me free shit. Oh, it's almost sundown. Almost time. We can light up the fireworks. I'm dancing. Okay, maybe just me then. Yeah, if you're in Australia, you get different set of ads than if you're in America. Someone, Silver Red Fox, was telling me about how every time he come into my channel, there was always a manscaping ad for a shaver that can be used in the shower or something to shave your pubes. I'm like, well, I never signed up for that ad. I don't care about it. I don't give a shit. Fucking, but I never signed up for that ad. And then if you're in Australia and you're watching, there's a good chance you'll get a political ad. You know, vote for the Liberals or vote for the Labor Party. You know, vote for the Greens. And it's like, I didn't fucking choose that either. She's going to act like a baby and head out. Get it? Head out. Anyway. If you don't like that joke, I blame Seven. He told me that joke. He's like, one day he said, like a baby, I'm heading out. I'm like, that's funny. That and I'm off like a prom dress. That's funny too. Alright. Well, seeing as how Phoenix is leaving, let's light up the fireworks for her as she leaves. They took away the salute. I swear the other day I had salute. There we go. Ow. Wow. They're glowing on me. Growing on me, glowing on me. Ah. Gotta wait for that gas to clear. So I can go search that military base. I wonder. Can I set these off indoors? Nope, doesn't look like I can. That's bullshit. No, it would look like I can't. It says don't use them indoors, which would mean that you might be able to use them indoors. Possibly, question mark. Either way, it's a no. Can't believe my clothing is still wet. 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 Damn, put them on. And that's wet as well. Yep. Oh yeah. That hit the spot. So we're stuck here in this house until the sun comes up and the gas moves from that military spot. And once that gas moves from that military spot, we can go over and have a squiz, have a sticky beak. Boing, 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 boing. That's got nothing to do with a kangaroo. That's just what Frigus wants to do. Hey-oh. That's a joke. Don't spear me. La da dee, da da dee, da dee dee. Just checking through my subscription list to see who's live at the moment. Blood Dragoon's live. Go over there and say g'day. Why that didn't have the notification bell hit, I got no idea. But it didn't have the notification. Notification? Notification. Notification's what you get when you masturbate and someone catches you. They send you a notification for doing it. Notification's what YouTube's supposed to send you when someone goes live. But you got to make sure you hit the bell button. So, you know, I forgot. Or I did once upon a time and it's taken it away from me. But I'm going to assume I forgot, rather than just assuming it's YouTube. It's possibly YouTube. But there's a good chance I might have not hit. Depends too what iPad I'm using. If I'm using my editing iPad, I don't hit the bell notification on that one, because that will actually notify me on that when I'm in the middle of editing, and it can fuck up my editing process. So I don't like the messages coming up. On my other iPad though, I always hit the bells. I try to remember to hit the bells. Re-downloading now. Yeah, tell us you got a PlayStation 5 without telling us you got a PlayStation 5. I'm re-downloading now. I'm almost done. Personally, I think everybody that's got a PlayStation 5 sucks, because I don't have one. And they do. So everyone that has one sucks, and I don't, because I don't have one. They all suck. They got one. They suck. I don't. They suck. Might be some people out there that think that's a bit rude. To me, I say, well, I don't have a PlayStation, so what do you expect from me? Be farting rainbows? Yeah, Kevin, I'm shitting rainbows, yeah! So, you know. PS5 owners are cunts. Yeah, because they got one and we don't. So everyone has got one. You're an ass. Not really. Some are proud of it. Some are like, yeah, I got a PlayStation 5. What of it? Walking down the street waving a big old PlayStation 5 flag. I'm proud to be a PlayStation 5 owner. I have a cunt too, it's okay. Okay, there you go. So it's okay. Yeah, what's the difference between a cunt and a politician? Cunts are useful. Politicians, not so much. Oh, I suppose there's some good politicians out there. Abraham Lincoln's good. Not for what he did. He's just a dead politician, isn't he? And all dead politicians are all okay, in my books. Don't have a problem with the dead ones. I have a problem with the living ones. They're the ones that do things that I don't like. Dead ones, nah, I don't hear nothing from them. I told you there'd be some burps. Zombie number 14 was smashed in the head by friggers. They won 10,000 brains. Zombie 14. Oh, come on, you both can't be beating up the same fucking zombie. That's a bit mean. Poor bastard didn't even get a chance to go back to the back room there and unlace his gloves before Criminal comes in and beats him down again. He probably just woke up going, what the fuck happened? Did friggers just kick my ass? And then Criminal was like, yep, and I'm about to kick it again. I have never seen that happen before. Right? it's was that 2 and 100, isn't it? I've got the windy bum. The windy bum, everyone. She has the windy bum. Then you drew a peach. You do a peach in the chat. Peach, because it looks like an ass. And then you do the fart symbol. Right. Oh man. The sun's gonna come up in a minute. Oh fuck, sun's miles away. But the sun will rise soon and the fucking gas will be gone from over there soon. Yeah, it's just almost gone. And the rain's coming in. You know, sometimes, DayZ, I don't know you. Criminal teaches you it was a cunt, not an ass, right? Looks like a butt to me. I mean, I knew a vagina was referring to a peach was referring to a vagina since, you know, Nicolas Cage did that creepy I could eat a peach all day speech in fucking Face Off. Don't involve me in this. Yep, a butt. Hey, it is whatever part of the female genitalia you want it to be. And in this day and age, that female genitalia can be anything. It can even be a penis. Because apparently females have penises now too. Hey, Jason Gamer, how you going, man? Oh, let me try and find where the helmet is. I can't find my helmet. There it is. Going pretty good, mate. Been playing around with the new stuff. A knife in the wrong way. It'll bring zombies in for miles. Look at them all go over. Oh, I just heard a rumble. Better not be this spot again. It just got hit with gas. It's just finally cleared up. What's the new update about? Well, allow me to show you there, mate. One of the new updates that you just seen then was the fireworks. That you can light up. And then of course you've got some other little cool gadgets. You've got this gun here, which is your grenade launcher, which fires smoke grenades, but it also has the ability to fire these explosive grenades and these gas grenades, and you can fit them onto your vest in the grenade slot. The POX gas, and then of course you got POX gas grenades that you can throw. I don't like them. I don't like them that much personally. I think they're very unpredictable. And then of course you got claymore mines, and you've got plastic explosives with this particular detonator, or this detonator that's got wires on it, or this particular detonator here. So there's 3 types of different detonators you can get for the plastic explosives. And of course there's a Dillinger pistol, an over-under pistol that fires 357s and only holds 2 at a time. I don't have one of them on me at the moment. But they're the new items that are in the update at the moment. These here, I just, look, I'll use one, but I really don't like them. That's it. They just do a cloud of smoke, a cloud of gas. Oh, all the things they broke. Yeah, so as you can see, I'll go into my inventory, and I'm not at the top of the inventory, I'm at my cargo pants. So they've sort of broken the inventory, and when you go into vicinity in a barrel, you might go down and you won't see anything in the barrel. If the barrel had its lid closed prior to a reset, if the lid's open or the trunk of a car is open prior to a reset, and then there's a reset, it normally goes pretty good. As soon as you close the lid, it fucks up again. But this gun here is probably my favourite at the moment, because you just get to... Looks good in first person as well. Die, zombie, die. No, of course not. The gas lasts for between 5 to 10 minutes, something like that. The explosive rounds, yeah, I haven't figured out the aiming properly of this gun, but here we go. They explode on impact. And then of course you got the gas ones, but I'm not going to use them at the moment because I only got 2 of them. Same sort of thing, just a bigger area. You could definitely fire one of those gas rounds at a building and at the ground floor of a building and trap people upstairs. Definitely. You could almost use one of those gas grenades there to trap people indoors as well. You can commit respawn aside with this, and it will do the job. I'm not going to do that right now, but I've been practicing with the smoke grenades just to try and figure out the arc and how you really want to use them, and they will bounce off things once they get a certain distance away from you. I'll give you an example of how far you can fire these fuckers. All the way over there. So far away that you can't even really see the smoke. Not bad. Not bad. Dillinger pistol's not too bad as well. That's alright. Drop dead, you prick. Drop dead. You're in the gas. Drop dead. Arsehole. Got him. Super long range, yeah, man. So the smoke grenades probably last about the same amount of time as the normal handheld throwing grenades. Smoke grenades probably last about the same amount of time. They come in the same variety of colours, except for they don't have a yellow one. They've got the blacks, white, green and red. Oh, there's a POX one there I could use. Okay, so we can demonstrate with that. I do have a spare. See, I thought that was about to hit the ground near him, but nope. Went straight past him and hit the ground over there instead. I'm just checking this base here to see if there's any of that particular stuff spawning up here. We got the testing mag on here at the moment, the 300 round tracer mag. Hey, there's a truck. Score. Hey, criminal, we got a truck each. As you can see, it does a pretty decent coverage, that gas thing. If you were firing it at that type of building right there, at the front doors, you would trap people inside. That's awesome. Now finding the ammunition for that grenade launcher, that's a bit difficult. And I haven't tested the Claymore mine, but I reckon that if you use the Claymore mine in conjunction with the kitchen timer, you could definitely lure a whole heap of zombies to their death. To the death. What is it with you and everything to the death? Last night it was pizza to the death. I don't know. I'm gonna run over the dead box. Oh yeah, it registers in the truck. I felt that. The fuck was that? Come on, sweetheart. Now I got a green truck. Awesome. Wrong button. So thought I would have got him. I was basing that off nothing actually. I had no reason to think I would actually get him. Hello. I want to get away from my truck, sir. there's a shit ton of bears in this particular server, so having this particular gun that has the extra ammo really helps out. So there is the criminal's truck, and I'm going to... Alright, I'm going to jump up on it like this then. It's alright. Let's put this stuff in here like that. So that's basically all the new gear right there, except for these POX injectors. That's basically all of it, except for the new Dillinger pistol and a couple other bits and pieces. You know, different colours in the smokes, that sort of stuff. But that's pretty much all of it. That's good knowing that Criminal's got his own truck now. I made a crate up for him that's got all the... It's got the gun and that in it. Oh, I was going to grab one thing from in here. Thank you. Can of fuel. There's a can in there, and there's a can in here, and that's enough. Yeah, this server's alright. This one's ran by Feral Spec Ops. It's pretty good. Runs pretty smooth. Well, until you start getting to some of the trading posts, then it gets a little laggy. That's because there's so much stuff spawned in. And there's also bears. When I say bears, I don't mean the standard bears. I mean like packs of 8 plus, if not even more. I don't know. I know the other map he's got has 30... for fuck's sake. The other map he has 30 bears. There's a good to fair chance that the 30 bears will spawn in. He's Chenaris, however you want to pronounce it. It's Chernaroos, but it's what the guy in the introduction says in the actual game itself. He calls it Chernaroos. I'm assuming that's what the name is. Topeka said she threw one of the gas vials and she thinks it killed a bear. Going to get around the corner here and then we're going to pull up, get out, jump up on top of the truck because there's going to be a reset soon and I do not like driving when there's a reset. That's when you can spawn in and you're half inside the vehicle, half outside the vehicle, and you need to spawn out, have a friend come in, move the vehicle, and then you can spawn in because you won't be able to get out. Now, rather than test to see whether they've fixed that, I would rather pull over now. There's a couple of trading posts in this particular server. Me and Topeka are sort of looking after one of them. Oreos and Ferrell's looking after another one. I am not sure whether there is any more than that. There could be. Because of the bear spawns that are around here, one bear on its own is okay. I can deal with that. 8 bears at a time, I'll struggle. I don't mind saying I'll struggle on that. Come on, reset. Retro is live at the moment.
We got normal, hard, or expert. You said it changes to intermediate, right?
Well, hard, yeah.
I hear a goat.
Of course, because you guys been doing this a while. I get it.
Oh, I can't even listen to his stream, so I don't get copyrighted.
Let's try it. Come on. Let's do this. Zoom in. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Check it out, chat room. Chat room. Harsh.
Ah, there they are.
Now that I changed it to hard,
Don't have a scope. Nah, not getting him. Not from here. Not without a scope. Hey Ash, how you going, man? Ah, doing pretty good, man. Just chilling. You're chilling as well? Awesome. Come on. Go sleep. Come on, reset. Hurry up. Even though you'll be liking it. I heard Kenny Rogers, Gambling Man, or Know When to Hold 'Em, Know When to Fold 'Em, and I was like, fuck, I like that song too, and I can't listen to it because I'm live at the moment, and that'll get me a copyright. I was like, So I got it down low. I can faintly hear it, but I can't hear it enough to be able to. Yeah, you know how it goes. If that game could look awesome now. I see the goats, but I cannot hit them. Nope. All I'm doing is just stirring them up. I shot his feet. Oh, that was close. I would go down there. But it's literally about to do a reset very shortly, like within the next minute or so. So I don't really want to leave the truck right this second. So we'll sit here. Keep an eye on those goatees. And maybe they'll be back there when we come back. And then we can go kill them, grab the meat, cook it up, eat. Back in a moment, guys. So, I am back. How long after I left did it actually do a reset? I walked past Topeka's room, and as I walked past mine, I seen that it was up there, and I was like, hey. Did your game end up downloading there, criminal? Friggers might fall asleep waiting for you. I'm just rolling myself up a smoke. Then we'll have a look around, see if we can find that goat. A goat, any goat. We'll cut its throat with a knife. Cut out its eyeballs with a knife. Big knife. Fucking knife. To me, that's hilarious. Probably not for the same reasons it's hilarious to everybody else. Or not hilarious. Maybe it's not hilarious to other people. Maybe that's just me. Jump, chugga 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 bow, chugga 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 chugga. Any goats? No goatly. Well, I'm going to start heading this back to the castle. Criminal has a truck there with all the goodies in it. Means he's got a better vehicle. The cars are good, but the truck's better. Noisy, but better. On the road again. Do 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 do. Ba da ba 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 da ba da ba. Ba da ba da ba da ba da da. On the road again. Nope, I was redlining then. See, I don't mind. You see, I understand what Ferrell and Oreos was talking about when they said they don't like driving anymore because of the feathering of the truck, acceleration. But I'm actually okay with that because I'm always driving slow anyway. I'm not driving full force. Because I'm always worried it's going to glitch out. This will be the delivery truck. So we can deliver stuff to people that need stuff and fangs. Boom, ba-ding, boom, ba-ding, boom, ba-ding, boom. Do 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 do. Just gonna let it roll while I have a drink quickly. This is just a truck rolling on its own. I'm not giving it any extra force or anything. Do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. Me 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 me. Want this. We're not going to go the same way we went last time. We're going to go a different way. This way I went the other day. I was with Topeka, was watching me, and there was bears, and they seen me, and one come running after me and swiped me, and I was on the left-hand side of the truck, and he swiped on the right-hand side of the truck and got me. I was like, you fucking filthy motherfucker. Ah, man. That's not what I wanted to do. Bye-bye. There he goes. So yes, I got one daughter with the COVID. That's worrying. I know some people view it as it's weaker now because of all the immunisations and all that sort of stuff, but that doesn't make a virus weaker. That just makes it harder for someone to catch it, or for it to feel weaker against them. But it's missing a bloody hood and a wheel. Daughter's also pregnant at the moment, so she might have been immune or immunised to it, but the baby hasn't been. So we're concerned. We think our daughter will be fine, but we're just worried about the poor baby. How he or she are faring in this. Yeah, she's doing okay at the moment, that's good, but we don't have a direct line on the bub to find out how Bub's doing, so that's the concern at the moment. That's my concern anyway. My concern is the baby and my grandkids, because they're there and their mum's got COVID. She's only just up the road, we can't even go over to do anything to help. So it's a pain in the ass. I'm a concerned parent. You know, AIDS is pretty weak now because of medications and stuff like that, but still no one wants it. I just hope everything goes alright. That's what I was saying beforehand to Frigus about the other day about maybe making a baby blanket or some booties. Because we got another grandkid on the way. I'd pay her to make something. You're too old for more grandkids. Yeah, I'm not really feeling young enough for them either. And we can't auction them off. Because if we could auction off our grandkids, man, would this be a different stream. Not really. I love my grandkids. I love my grandkids. I love my kids. I love my wife. SeaWorld, I have love in my life. Grandkids think Pop's boring. That his games he plays are boring. They're not wrong. But they're 7 and under, so what the fuck would they know? Little shits. They love your science stuff. Yeah. One of them loves when Pop talks to him about educational stuff to do with animals and science and stuff like that. The other one just doesn't give a shit. He's like, I don't care if that chemical compound with that chemical compound makes a big bang. Just show me the big bang. No, I'm serious. That's what he's like. This fella's still fucking chasing me. Of course I love Nanny and Poppy. I see a helicopter crash out there. Where you going, dipshit? Part of me wants to go check it. Another part of me is like, I'm all the way over here. No, we're going to give up on that helicopter. We're not worrying about it. I'm not in a position to have to need to look for stuff. So I'll leave that for anyone else that might be in the server at the moment. There was other people in the server when I first started, but there wasn't anybody after the reset. They might not have come back yet.
That shark was available on the PS2. No. I use certain types of shark. I like great white. Hey, those are good. And the mayfield shark, tiger sharks, they have good to those.
Oh, there's a Saka. Hey, Fick. Fick Mummy, Lynn, how you going? Welcome to the stream. Oh, I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for asking. Hope you're doing well. You are? Good. It's good to see. Oh, that's a hard question to answer. It's a really, really good survival game, but it's got a few bugs that can make you pull your hair out. Is it worth getting on PS4? Yeah, if you got PS4 or PS5 or Xbox or PC, it's worth getting. But there is a few bugs. Most of them can be fixed up really easy within the game, or you just log out, log back in, and it's enough to fix it. And the more people you play with, depending on where they are around the world, will depend on how buggy it is and laggy.
and how close they are to you in the server. All these things, they all, you know, they all sort of play on the game mechanics, on whether it's a good experience or not. I always bitch and moan every time there's a new update because there's always something they don't fix. And the main thing they never fix is cars freezing on us. Vehicles freezing totally. Like they'll just freeze. Screen freezes. The problem is, the passenger sitting in that seat there will be seeing your car going all over the field and hitting trees and stuff like that. And if you're lucky, your vehicle might be alive, but most chances your vehicle's dead. So if you're just experiencing the game walking around on foot, travelling around on foot everywhere, the game's fine. You might have a friend say, hey, I dropped some food on the floor for you, and you might say to yourself, I can't see it. And you log out, log back in, and it'll be sitting there on the floor. Just little things like that, little bugs like that. Well, I've been playing this game on PlayStation 4 since the day after it came out, or the day it came out, really close to that time. And I play every single day. I put a couple hours in every single day. It's still my go-to game. It's fine. You figure out ways to be able to... They're really hard to explain unless you've got the game opened up in front of you. It's hard to explain how to be able to work around some of these bugs. And I'm not experiencing too many of them at the moment because we just had an update recently. And there is updates regularly for the game. But I sometimes feel like the developers focus more on adding a new gun or a new item of clothing or something like that rather than fixing some of the other bugs that are in it. But like I said, if you can get past those couple of things, it's a very good survival game. Like driving first person will help you out a little bit when it comes to the truck freezing or the cars freezing, as opposed to driving in third like this. Plus it's quieter. But if you're looking for a good little game to get together with your friends and have to deal with some zombies and stuff like that, there's plenty of good servers, from the public servers to the private servers. I tend to gravitate more towards private servers because they're a bit more friendly. Everybody in public servers are kill on sight. They kill you on sight. And they're starving, so they'll kill you because they want your apple you spawned in with. Because they're starving. Yeah, this server I'm in at the moment is a private server, which means it can have mods added to it as well. And the host of the servers get to muck around with the XML files, which means they can add certain things in, put them in certain locations. They can turn the bears off, they can turn the rain off, they can turn the gas off. They can increase the rain, the gas, the bears. And when I say gas, it's not like Fortnite or Call of Duty where there's a gas ring that slowly closes in on you. This game doesn't have like a time limit or anything like that for a round or a match. It's just certain areas might get bombed with a gas called POX, and when it gets bombed, it can be you can be stuck in there. And if you've got a gas suit, a hazmat suit, you can actually walk through the gas no problem. I don't actually have that at the moment. But of course, the main thing I like about this game would be the sounds of the guns. Like for instance, here's a Deagle with the silencer.
Mikey J, did you get the picture I sent
and of course without the silencer. Some of the other guns, they really sound good as well. And you can see those tracer rounds going. So the guns are all good. You can craft a base, you can make campfires, cook food, hunt for your food. There's bears, wolves, cows, chicken, sheep, goats, pigs, boar, hen. Oh, I've already said chickens. So you can hunt, you can go fishing and, you know, catch fish. You can craft hooks with their bones. You can make clothing and backpacks with their leather. Actually, I don't think the clothing parts in the PlayStation version of it yet. I think it's only in PC. Aren't you afraid that'll draw attention? Nah. Nah. Not sure if there's too many people in the server at the moment. Had a reset beforehand. I'm sleeping. Sleeping. No worries, Topeka. But no, I'm not afraid that I'll draw attention or anything like that. I'm in a private server at the moment. If someone wanted to take me out, they could take me out. They'd get the truck and they'd get the stuff on me. But that's all right. You know, it's not much stuff that I have on me. I don't really carry around too much gear on me. I mean, it's enough. I certainly would like all the gear that I've got on me. I'd love that when I first spawn in. And when you first spawn in, you'll spawn in with basically nothing. You got the clothes on your back, you got a glow stick for if it's night time, and you got some bandages. And if you're in the other map, the original map, you might have a piece of fruit. If you're in this map, you will not have any fruit. So you'll have to try and find food and water all on your own. But I'm not worried if I bring attention to myself at the moment. I'm almost heading into a safe zone. If anyone kills anybody in the safe zone, they get put on the ban list. So it's alright. So that's one base there that's been built by someone. That's Topeka's base. This is a safe zone here, so everybody in here is safe. Now you might see it start to stutter a little bit. That's because the more buildings you got, the vehicles don't like driving around the areas where the buildings are being done, because too much information is trying to render it all in. This game's good. It tried to go on the old realism thing, but the problem is the engine's just not good enough. So you're travelling too fast and nothing renders in properly. Yeah, but I mean, it just like in Rust, I'm assuming it has to work. It works like on an honor system. People have to acknowledge this is a safe zone, And as long as everybody's willing to play by those rules, these are safe zones, these are PvP zones, player versus player. As long as people follow by those rules, everything works nice and smooth. But there's always a chance, always an opportunity for someone to go, fuck it, I'm not going to follow the rules. It happens. You might see that little bit of lagginess of me trying to turn it around and something's not rendering in. That's all to do with the... Listen here, zombies, I'm trying to talk. Get off my cheeks! Oh shit! It's alright, they had to run that one over anyway. Hey, the train's back. Ah, oh, fuck, the train's taking up more room this time, Topeka. It's actually gone... Is it on the road a bit? It's actually on the road a bit. It might have been on the road beforehand. That's another safe location over there to me right there, that castle looking thing. That is a big, massive store that someone built. Well, they had it modded in. Hey, they closed the tents down. See, like right now, right here's one of those things I was explaining beforehand. It's frozen. Oh, and it was still driving forward. I have no control over it when it freezes like that. But it mainly only happens when you're driving. So if you don't drive very much or you just take your time, I always drive slow. Hello, Fregus. Hey, my Slipknot fan club is here. Our Slipknot fan club. Well, you see, they wear horror masks, so I just assume every single zombie here is a Slipknot fan member. Slipknot, the music group. I love when we lose sound for the truck, because it's the quietest the truck ever goes. Come on. I mean, I did a song, My Pledge, for Resident Evil movie. People equal shit. Well, I didn't forget about you, Mr. Zombies. Come here. Come on. Why you keep trying to shut my hole, frog? Just finished my challenges on Uncharted Survival. Awesome. So how long did that take you in total? Couple of hours, days, months, years? Every second weekend of the last 3 months? Got a lot of dead zombies out there. Oh, we froze again. Oh, they've all came back. God damn, I only just bloody went in here. Alright, let's come on, you sons of bitches.
I don't understand. I don't remember casting out that long of a line. I think so, yeah. Oh, they jumped. You better check me out.
I gotta grab my fucking scope for this gun.
Almost near the end here, Mark.
Where's my candy at? Candy? Candy, 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 I can't let you go. Iggy Pop. Life is crazy. No? No one?
Now, is 63 credits equal $63 or whatever?
Hey, maybe he fell asleep.
Oh, I see. I'm still.
He might have fell asleep.
I have to work on my. You get nothing if you don't catch it. Better to stay on the level that
There's a zombie standing there in the gas, like fucking Bobcat from fucking Police Academy. I'm just gonna stay in here for a minute. Ah! He's supposed to play with you and also have a game. See what I did there? Huh? Huh? See what I did? It's funny. That's a joke on so many levels. Well, at least two. At least 2 levels. It's just standing there in the middle of the fucking gas, sucking it up like a fly on mortine.
bop, bottom, 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 bom, 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 bottom, bom.
Get after doing Bill D. Bill D in the house.
Throwing myself a smoke.
I'm facing the wrong way on my boat.
So we went to go check the military spot. We didn't end up checking it all over, but we were able to grab another truck, and that is just as good as finding anything else at this point, because we needed a second delivery truck.
Where is this? Still got a fish on the line. Still got a fish on the line. I went to go get my battery now. See that Bill D roll? Hanging on to my hook.
Oh, I'm glad I was able to find a truck, because that meant I could leave that other truck there for Criminal and he can jump in it at his own leisure. I have to wait around. It's hard sometimes to time it, to be able to be streaming with people or be able to get a co-op game with people. Everyone's busy and shit. And I don't want to sound like a nag. Whoa, I fucking looked down for a second, I look up and there was a fucking bunch of goddamn zombies over there.
If it's not pulling that forward, then you just rotate it right up, straight up. I can't see the fish in the water, and I don't get a fish pop. I have to just watch for swirls or bubbles on the surface. Kelly told me, yes. Kelly said she made it into work. She said, have a good time.
Ah, got a few of them. Little bastards. Snipe them if you got it. Oh, I would if I could. But no, I don't have a sniper at the moment. Best I got's that grenade launcher. And I can see that my character was glitching out then. Are they all running to the gas? Die, you pricks! There, one dropped. I can see him dropping in the gas. Alright. Well, I'm back at the base now. This is where I'm going to be ending it, because I've got to park the truck up and that. Get some rest myself. It's almost 2 o'clock in the morning. Big shout out to everybody that came in. Shout out to Frigus. Shout out to Fick Mama Lynn. Shout out to Criminal, Aspen, Ash, Jason. Double shout out to Frigus because she had to play a game by herself. Shout out to Gaming with Phoenix. Shout out to Miss Hart. Boxing Lounge. Trying to go through all the names here. I can't scroll all the way to the top. God damn you. Big shout out to Retro Games. Retro Arcade Music Man for jumping in, saying hello. And of course, big shout out to the lovely Topeka. I'll catch you all later. I'm out. I'm a dust. See ya.